Welcome, everybody. This is Life on Shuffle, Tuesday, December the 17th. We have 8, count them 8, well, 7 starting tomorrow, days until Christmas time. We are Life on Shuffle, 502-709-8778. You can text into the text line if you want to have some good conversation. If you're listening to this, text in. Talk to us. We'd like to be talked back. You can find us on Facebook at Life on Shuffle. You can find us on TikTok at Life on Shuffle Pod. Instagram, YouTube. You can see our videos now. This is third night of video. Wave to YouTube. Hello. We're up to 40-something subscribers now on YouTube, so rock on all those people that are subscribing to us. We'll continue to put more videos up and have a lot of fun. Once we hit 50, we can go live on YouTube. We probably do live on Facebook one time. I haven't done that yet. So we'll do that.
I bet we would get a lot of viewers on Facebook.
Probably so. My beautiful wife, Kayla's here. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah, had a good day today.
I did.
Within reason.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then,
off work and I'm getting paid.
Yeah, and then you rolled out of the grocery store on your way home and did what?
I ate a Twinkie and now my stomach hurts.
Now your stomach hurts?
Yeah.
Yep. Was it good?
Not as good as it was when I was a
Twinkies
kid.
are terrible, by the way.
They used to be better.
We
have somebody just chomping at the bit right now.
Chomping at the bit. My buddy Zach's back.
I'm back.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. You?
Welcome back to the podcast. You haven't been on since Louisville lost to Kentucky. How was that?
Oh, in basketball.
Yeah. No, they kicked our butt in football. Let's just be straight about that.
It wasn't too bad. I was just getting on here today to see who you're hating on now.
Hating on a lot of things. Twinkies is one.
You hated on Twinkies.
You like Twinkies?
I'm a fat kid, Jay. I love Twinkies.
I mean, same, but it did make my stomach hurt. I don't know.
If you cover them in strawberries, too. They're pretty good.
Twinkies?
Yeah, it's like a shortcake. With
it's
that,
terrible.
You don't have to worry about the...
Oh, it's all fat and dry.
This is life-changing. This is a game-changer.
Yeah, you put strawberries on a Twinkie, and it's just like a
shortcake.
strawberry
shortcake.
Let me
That
guess.
could
I don't
be
like
really
strawberry
good.
shortcake.
It's dry. It's all dry.
No, it's not.
Nuh-uh,
Twinkies
got
are
some juice,
moist.
babe.
Moist.
Oh, God. You all said it in unison. Okay, and let's just say hi to my invisible friend, Charlesy, that will not come get on the
Charlesy,
podcast.
you got to come on.
Charlesy.
We're going to get her on here.
We'll get her on the podcast. We'll have a couples night.
And she'll call me out on my BS, too.
I
You have
can't
a lot
wait
of-
to hear it.
Oh, there's plenty. Thinking
plenty. I
Twinkies
think
are
there's
good
some.
and drop strawberries on them. Don't ruin a good strawberry on a nasty Twinkie.
Yeah.
I like good
first
strawberries.
you started hating on Twinkies now, then you hated on Mark Pope, and we were right about that. And then
we'll
you
see.
hated on Lincoln
And Taco Bell.
How did I hate on Lincoln?
when it was Illinois Day.
What?
When it was National Illinois Day.
Yeah, I
And we
didn't
were
hate on
talking about-
Lincoln.
You said, ain't nobody going out to Springfield. to see
Nobody's
Lincoln."
driving to Springfield, Illinois to see Lincoln.
Whatever.
That's not hating on Lincoln. That's
I
just
did.
telling you what people are not going to
He
do.
said he did.
I'll drive to Springfield, Illinois tonight and go see Lincoln.
I don't think you
Better
would.
get
No,
on the
you're right, I
road.
wouldn't.
I know you would. You totally wouldn't.
As my mom would say, you better pack a lunch and bring a light.
Yeah, so Zach was the one that jumped on the podcast and was calling in about nuts and brownies.
Yep.
And now he's telling me I didn't put it up right, which is wrong. Because you said...
You polstered me.
How? I said...
You must be the same person that created all these polls against Donald Trump.
oh, yeah. That's really funny. I like that. No, because I put on there because you said that brownies, in order to be a brownie, had to have nuts.
No, I said the better brownie.
Go back.
Don't
We'll have
forget
to.
that
We'll
we
go
can
back.
go back.
Let's go back in the transcript. I'm
We'll
pretty
get
sure.
back to the
If I said it
transcript.
wrong, which I probably didn't.
But you did.
If
you
you
still
said it
didn't.
wrong.
You still didn't word it right. You needed to word it.
You have a
Do you
moment
like
to
it?
clarify.
So
Do you
you're more
like
like
it?
people like nuts and brownies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to reword
And then
it.
remember how we looked it up, and then in the Webster's dictionary, it said that a brownie did have nuts in it.
Okay, so we did do that. So here's what we'll do. We'll re-poll,
Okay.
okay? But we'll put on there that people can pick. Do you like them better
Better.
with nuts?
And you can't vote against it because you have a nut allergy.
Why?
Because those.
But I do love nuts, and I have a nut allergy.
Yeah.
So that's saying. So if you could eat it, so let's throw
If
away.
I could eat a brownie with nuts, yes, I would.
So throw away the allergy part. Agree?
How allergic are you to nuts?
Mm,
Like, does your throat swell up?
No.
Well, then.
no, I ate nuts the other day, and it gets like real tingly, and my eyes get blurry, and I get a little wheezy.
What was that?
Yeah. What was that?
I'm not really sure.
Something just like fell.
Dogs are probably eating something.
It happens.
But it's totally worth it for a good brownie with
I
nuts.
mean, I've been eating nuts.
I mean,
I
if
couldn't.
your throat's not swollen up and you have to use your life-saving device thing,
I ate
LifeVac.
I ate
Life
some
Vac.
chicken salad that had nuts in it the other day.
But LifeVac doesn't help if you're swollen. It helps if you're choking.
No, yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, it's different.
I
So
would have to use
get a
my
LifeVac,
own.
folks.
And
So again, we're going to do the poll. It's throw away your allergy for a minute. Let's say you really like nuts. You're just allergic to them. Unfortunately, you just are.
yeah.
We're going to throw that away.
Okay.
You'll be able to pick with nuts, without nuts, icing.
No,
Yeah,
this
see,
is
I don't
getting
like
hard.
the icing on the brownie.
Okay, but so it's what do you like better? And we'll put the poll up and see.
Yeah, we'll just put the poll up and see.
Right?
Icing don't belong on a brownie. That makes
Why?
it a cake.
No, it don't.
It's a batter. It's a batter product with icing on it. That's a cake.
Wouldn't a cake battered product?
Yeah.
It's
But
not-
what-
So
not-
if the
but not with
brownie's
icing.
battered, it's cake?
No.
You don't even know-
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
even know
yeah.
what you're-
If the-
you don't even know what you're
I
talking
said- I
about.
said it
Neither
wrong.
one of you
I
know
said it
how the
wrong.
brownie identifies
The-
right now.
it's
This is 2024.
it's
can be-
a battered product with icing on it is a cake.
It can be a brownie
No.
if it wants to. It can
think
be a
so.
brownie.
You're baiting me into something that we can't talk politics.
Sure, we
Okay.
can. It's
Next
whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, so we reword it
reword it
if you
if you prefer or like better.
better.
Nuts,
What is
no
better?
nuts,
'Cause
icing.
there was a couple votes that we could have persuaded the other way, because if
Why do you want to persuade?
You're sounding like a real politician.
You let people just be what they are.
I would love to be.
Yeah.
I'd love
Okay.
to run for office, but I don't think you're allowed to cuss when you're in the middle of your meetings.
I don't
Probably
think
not the
so.
best thing from a leadership
Doesn't work
perspective,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Yeah. So we'll reword the poll to make Zach happy, and we've discovered that strawberries are on Twinkies, which is terrible.
I
Don't
feel
even
like that
sound
could
good.
be really good. I think it's a great idea.
I can't believe you don't like Twinkies.
No, they're dry. I don't know. It's
They're
mostly-
not dry.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of like I don't know. It's something in your mouth. It's nasty. I don't know.
Did you try Dude Wipes yet?
He doesn't like them.
Let me tell you something about that. Okay? Let me tell you. Where I work, and it will remain nameless. We go in there. We go in there one morning. The whole office smells like crap. Okay? From top to bottom, people are sending texts. Jay's broke the bathroom. And it wasn't me. Okay? But what happens is we have a little pump in the basement because we're a business and we have to pump it out.
Yeah.
Well, it's backed up.
Yeah.
And guess what's stuck in it? You'll never guess.
Feminine hygiene product.
That's a negative, sir.
Well, it wasn't Dude Wipes.
It was totally Dude
Dude
Wipes.
Wipes wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they did. And they totally did. And the plumber come in there and he said, contrary to anybody's belief, do not flush Dude Wipes. Because they were stuck all over the pump. There's water coming out of there. It burned the pump up and everything. We had to replace the pump. The place smelled like poop for 3 days.
What's
all
that
because of some
cost?
Dude Wipes.
What's the cost?
I haven't
on
even
something
seen the
like
bill yet.
that?
I know whenever we had to have our pump replaced, it was like $5,000 at the house. 'Cause we had to
Jesus.
pump ours to the front of the front yard.
Right.
But
It's no.
we've never had no problem with Dude Wipes.
I'm telling you. They were stuck all over this thing. He's like, that's what that is.
Oh,
And that's what it
my
was.
goodness.
I think he's just anti-Dude Wipes himself. But
I don't I
that's
saw it
neither
with
here
my
nor
own
there. Have
eyes.
you tried it yet?
Once, threw it in the trash and didn't like it. The rest of it can go away.
So you got a whole pack that you only used once?
Yep.
I've been using.
They're for sale.
They're for sale.
They're for sale.
If I'd have got them at Walmart, I could have took them back. Man, these Dude Wipes already got poop on them.
yeah. Well, that's what Larry the Cable Guy used
That's
to
right.
say, yeah.
Yep.
These diapers already got shit in.
That's right. We're sorry about that. Run back here and get you another package.
Yeah.
So, no, the Dude Wipes are not good. It burned the pump up at work, messed it all up, had it stinking in there for 2 days. So, PSA announcement, don't use Dude Wipes.
Whatever. You're wrong.
Has anybody ever seen the movie Demolition Man?
Who has
It's been
it?
a long time.
Sylvester Stallone, remember?
Yeah, it's been a long
Do you remember what they replaced the toilet paper with? There was 3 seashells. Does anybody know how they use the 3 seashells?
Scoop.
Ooh.
It's like,
Telephone.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
You
Who
didn't
is it?
Silence your ringer. Put them on here.
no, that's not a good idea on that one.
Oh, okay.
That,
fine. Is that your boss?
No, my boss don't call me.
That's probably somebody that wants money.
probably.
Yeah, it happens.
Kayla
has those calls all the time.
No, I don't.
I think you do.
The seashell. Yeah, scooping it.
You off your.
No, that's not what the seashells are.
How do you use the seashells?
I think-
Demolition Man needs the 3 seashells.
I think the
really don't
seashell,
know.
like you take the seashell because it's like a scoop,
And we
A
can see this.
scoop.
We can see this. Show us the
Oh,
scoop.
I forgot.
Yeah,
So you got to
demonstrate.
scoop like your Tostitos scoopers,
Yeah.
no.
chips or whatever, and you go and you put it down your cornhole and scoop the.
No,
poop out.
no.
Man. You think that's how it worked?
I mean, that was just my. That's
How'd you
my-
clean them? Because they look like they were made of steel.
I seen something. I seen something not
Probably
too long
with
ago,
dude wipes.
like on Facebook or something, about like how medieval people would crap down the side of their castles, and they would go like into the streets and stuff. But I can't remember what
That's
they said
hilarious.
about how they wiped.
They pooped down the side of the castle.
Yeah, like you would out like you had the turret that would be going up,
Yep.
and then you had like this little outlet thing
Yep.
that stuck out, and that's where they would crap, and it would just go down to the
Right
street.
down the side of the castle.
Yeah, and just go down the street.
You imagine if we did that at the White House.
Do you want to hear?
Well, right now you got crap going on in diapers.
It happens.
Do you want to hear the Google answer?
To the 3 seashells?
Yes.
Am I right?
I can only
No.
imagine.
Oh, I'm not.
It says
Here we go.
this may be bordering on grotesque, but the way it was explained to me by the writer is you hold 2 seashells like chopsticks, pull gently, and scrape what's left with the third.
That's kind of cool.
So you like
What happens if you grab a
chopstick
couple
your
little hairs?
crap- You stop. So you chopstick your crap out?
Well, no,
This
when you're
is the
done, it's like
Google
you
answer.
Do you like Chinese food?
negative.
I didn't think you would.
I did. I had it today.
I'll eat Japanese.
Oh, Tomos.
No,
He
Kanzai.
won't go there.
Why?
I like Kanzai.
He can only go one place.
Kanzai. I like sushi.
You know what's weird about Tomos though is like you can go to.
It's too close to toenails. I can't do it.
Change the name.
But what's funny
Yeah.
is you can go to Puerto Vallarta across the street at lunch and have and eat lunch there, and then go to Tomos at night and have the same exact waiter.
That's kind of cool.
Oh.
He just runs over and eats.
They're like they work at both. I guess the guy.
I like Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
That place.
Yeah,
I like that place.
Oh,
it's better than El Nepal.
We don't need no more on the seashells.
yes,
Moving on.
That's exactly what it's saying. You pull it out.
Ooh.
Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Shells.
Yeah, I think my theory
I'm
is more
over it.
pleasant.
You like your theory more pleasant?
Yeah,
You hope you don't get a sharp piece.
I like the pooper scooper theory.
the Torcido scooper theory.
That's right. We got to go through our days.
Okay. You didn't even tell anybody the phone number today.
I did. I did at the very beginning. 502-709-8778.
Okay, fine.
What are you talking about?
I didn't hear it.
Well, it's because you weren't listening. Today was Say It Now Day, whatever that meant. Maple syrup. You like maple syrup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You like pancakes?
yeah.
And then we talked about the Wright brothers. Did you get your report done? That's a negative.
You still think Amelia Earhart flew over? It was
Hey.
the first to fly.
The first one.
Was not.
We went to a museum somewhere and there was something about her written. I don't even know.
Probably every museum in the country.
Get on Facebook and see
Is-
whose birthdays it is.
Is it? Is that a Crawford County thing? We not teach American history?
I don't think they do.
Well,
They teach corn.
Whale.
they
And-
do teach it, but I was not a good student.
Hey,
Te-
when I
I
was
was
up
really
at Crawford
bad.
County the other day, I made a Facebook post about it on my page. It was awesome. There was a house that was covered in toilet paper.
I saw
Is
that.
Crawford?
Yeah, it was in Crawford County,
Hey.
just down the road from the school.
Them kids ain't got cable down there.
No, mainstream's everywhere. But yeah, I was just, but they were out there, and you can just tell they were pissed because they were out there. They're out there with ladders, and I'll share it so you can put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But it was awesome, and I think they just gave up because the rain was coming in.
Oh,
And
They're like,
'cause when
"It's
I
fine."
left, it was like 4 or 5 hours later. I left, and they're just like,
they're like,
What do you do with it?
"Screw it."
Yeah.
And the rain-
But I think I saw that because you said like people like to have fun and all that stuff.
I'm glad to see the kids are still out getting in trouble.
You're signed out of there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're signed out of everything on that phone. Drop your
Yeah.
phone in the toilet. Now you got to sign into everything.
Oh,
So somebody had to come set up your phone for you because you dropped it in the toilet.
that's a Verizon thing.
That's
I
the thing they
guess.
do.
I
Yeah, they
don't
send
know.
this person out who comes with their phone and.
No wonder your cell phone
They
was so
didn't
high.
do it right.
Well, on top of that, they probably cased the place. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, I told her everything we have.
Of course you did. Not surprised. Here, look at us. We're the crazy people.
Shuffle
Here's
knows
all our
we have
things.
3 dogs.
Do what? That wouldn't hurt a fly. One stands and stares at the wall.
Yeah, when I knocked on the door, they just looked at you.
Yeah. Chance just stares at a wall like, where am I at? Tomorrow, as you listen to this, be December 18th, National Twin Day. Shout out to the twins in the family. We have twins. Not that they'll understand this. Yep.
I don't know.
Nobody likes twins. National
like
Roast Suckling Pig Day. What is that?
That is a pig with an apple in its mouth.
There it is.
I don't know.
That did not sound.
And then we all have to do this tomorrow, and I wouldn't know how to do it, but you have to answer the telephone like Buddy the Elf Day.
Buddy, that is that is the dumbest.
No,
movie.
it
Is it not the
not.
dumbest
It is
movie?
so
I
stupid.
will fight you all on that.
Like,
It's
I
stupid.
think this is one thing me and Jay
It is
agree on.
stupid.
It is
But
stupid.
It's like
Good,
like
stupid.
It's always coming up. There's always like 4 movies that pop up on this thing where you can get rid of, and it's always Elf, Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and
I pick Elf every time.
Elf. Yeah,
It can go.
Elf is terrible.
Take it right out.
Watching Will Ferrell act like a 2-year-old is terrible.
The only
I think it's hilarious.
It's dumb.
best Will Ferrell movie is Step Brothers,
Step Brothers and
That's
Ending
a great
Close.
movie.
and then
And it's not even close.
that other one, Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
Daddy's Home 2 with Mel Gibson and all them. That one's pretty
if I've
funny.
seen it.
Yeah. I haven't seen those, but I like Talladega Nights. You know, where he wakes up in the morning and I piss excellence.
If you don't chew bubble gum, then you.
Yeah.
I know, but
That's
there's
right.
something about the Elf movie where they're like, Santa!
Oh, it's terrible.
It's
And then they're
stupid.
like,
It's so dumb.
bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Oh, my
It is
God.
so dumb.
I can't.
It's good.
Is that
I
a Crawford
can't.
County thing?
No.
Does he make fun of the little guy that gets up on the table and runs at him or something?
Ooh.
He calls him an elf.
Oh yeah,
He makes fun of the short little
midget.
guy.
You
Yeah.
can't say that.
See, you don't even.
Yes, you can.
That's what he is. You don't even know the story. You don't know the
Brad
movie.
Williams said you can. You're good.
So we put up on Facebook, question of the day today was, what is your all-time favorite gift? I had a few people weigh in. Harry Waterbury liked the Transformers.
His name's Junior.
Junior, sorry.
Ooh, Transformers were good.
Yeah, he had a Transformer toy, which I think is really cool.
I like them.
Mike Plovchek.
Mike.
This was a cool thing. It was the little Ninja Turtle things that shot pizza out of it.
Pizza, yeah. I remember.
Yes, that was really cool. Our man Zach Douglas right here, his best Christmas gift ever was Donald Trump winning 2024 national election.
Oh, it was awesome.
So you're excited about that?
You can take the tree down and everything.
Can we just go ahead and say he's running the country now? I mean, he's
yeah.
literally doing
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I think by proxy he is. Yeah.
And then Miss Olivia jumped in here late today. iPad Mini was her favorite.
Oh.
I liked my little airport thing. I think it wins the day.
Did we ask what toy we were jealous of?
Yeah.
I didn't ask that on here, Facebook itself, but we did talk about it
We
last
talked
night
about it.
I've been thinking about it.
all day. Man,
It takes me a while to make
it takes to come around to Ben.
You know, all these other girls when I was younger had this game called Mall Madness.
Yes.
I never had it.
Oh, I kicked some butt.
I never had
I
it.
loved Mall Madness.
And these other girls, they had these phones that were see-through. Do you remember the see-through phones?
Yep.
the landlines.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember those. And
But
they
But the
had,
Mall
like, calculators,
Madness,
too.
you can buy that. I think you can find it.
Never had
We got
it.
two. We got two of them at the house.
Mall Madness?
Yeah.
I love it. You put the little
Freaking
credit
rich
card in there,
kids.
Yeah.
and you push the little credit card on the button, and it gives you
Yeah.
a try again later.
I was so jealous of all the girls
There's
who
a
had
sale
that.
at the Fashion Boutique.
That's right.
Or-
And it was a double-decker mall?
Yeah, it was double. And you'd push it and say, "Try again later."
Yeah.
And but yeah, we got two.
Ooh,
my
a
Aunt Renee
long
gave us two.
line.
Yeah.
Try again later.
Yeah. But it's an easy game to cheat at though, because you can just take those pegs and sneak them in whenever.
That's right. Yeah, it was definitely an easy game to cheat at, but it was still fun. It was cool. It was a 3D board,
Yeah,
literally.
man.
Had a little thing that talked back to you. There was
Never had
another, I don't think it was called Mystery Date, but it was some type of dating game. And it had a little phone, and you would call, and
Yeah, that one too, but I don't know what
I don't
the
remember
name
that what was called.
Might be Mystery Date or something.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not sure what that
Remember that one?
either.
You know, so definitely
Other
down.
toys like when you were boys or whatever, and you went over to other people's house, like stuff that you really wanted and didn't have.
I think like when kids got trampolines and stuff before I did, I was really like, man, that really sucks. Or a new bike
Like a basketball goal.
or a new nice basketball goal, and you're still shooting on the one that it's leaning off to the left. Looks like U of L Cardinal built it. You know,
It's,
things like that.
Yeah, Jay's a secretly good basketball player. A lot of people don't know that.
Who?
You.
I know.
He
I'm
can't
old.
run anymore.
I'm
Well, not anymore, but back
Oh.
in Firehouse basketball days,
Yeah.
he used to be a
Oh, we tear it up.
yeah.
Playing 99-degree temperatures.
Y'all would play a lot of ball.
We did. That's how we maintained our physique.
Yeah, it was
Well,
So,
tell you're not playing anymore.
so college football playoffs start this week.
Yep.
Are we excited about Indiana being in the playoff?
I mean, they're going to get beat by Notre Dame.
You think Notre Dame will beat them?
Yeah, especially with the weather coming in. I think Notre Dame's going to take care of business. At least I hope they do. Indiana
Stand on
fans need to be
business.
humble to oh, wait a second. I remember what else it was. I was gonna.
Well, that didn't take long.
Hand over my name tags from my Christmas.
Oh, I've
gifts.
been messing with this thing.
That's
and put
right.
it
Yeah,
back
that's
of it.
we paid a lot of money for that,
I'll,
Douglas.
We'll seal it back.
Paid a lot of money for that.
The kids will never know.
So, you all went to an IU game?
We did.
free tickets.
I don't care if they're free or not.
Yeah, this is a cool
All
experience.
right, I'll give you that.
It was
it's-
pretty
And it's courtside. So yeah, you go.
I didn't see. There's Jay.
There's a child,
Huh?
a man child.
Big Jay.
He's on the video.
Are you going to?
The hot tub. Oh yeah.
Hot tub.
Yep. Leave their $20 on the counter.
Um.
Yep.
Anyway, courtside.
It was. It was like not on the floor itself, but like right there.
Yeah.
We were getting hit by sweat.
I mean, that'd be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because
It was really
Indiana was one of like top programs. In
And I
college
don't think-
basketball.
I don't think Jeff listens to this, but let me tell you what I forgot to do. I went there, had my long sleeve lib shirt on,
Yeah.
but I had wore a Kentucky polo to work,
yeah.
Underneath of it.
and went all night in Assembly Hall. I had that UK polo on,
So what?
so blue got in.
Blue got in.
Blue got
Yeah.
in,
Oh, I got tickets.
And I didn't do it on
danced the
purpose.
floor.
and we danced on the floor. Me and Kayla danced on the floor with the band.
Did you spit on it?
No, but we were over there, probably in the area where Night through the chair.
You know, we were.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was neat.
It was fun.
I
I
mean-
mean, it's a cool place.
It's a cool place. For
I'm
a program.
jealous of the fact that we don't have that kind of arena.
Yeah, I mean,
We're unbeaten in that arena.
but that arena sucks.
Why?
It just straight up.
That's right, because you're
just
right on
don't-
top of everything. It's hard to play in.
I like it.
Indiana's hard to play in.
I'm saying
Floyd Central's harder to play in than New Albany.
No, I'm saying that if UK had that arena and the psychoticness of our fans,
Okay.
we'd be unbeaten in there. We'd be. I mean, if we had like the Fog Allen Fieldhouse.
Fog Allen is just the way it is because the how it's smaller, but the kids are there.
Right. So
But Rope's never going to have. I mean, we're having a problem right now with people standing in their seats at Rope.
yeah, did you hear about that?
No.
Have you heard this during the Louisville game? There was a guy in the lower level, right?
Yeah, lower
Okay,
level.
lower
Section
level.
15.
Section 15, one of the expensive places. He stood up to watch, and standing up watching the game. A patron 2 or 3 rows behind him complained enough that a police officer came down and told him that if he didn't sit down, they would put him in jail.
Yeah, they're going to arrest him for trespass.
They were going to arrest him because he wouldn't sit down in a basketball arena.
I would love. I think we played
What the hell?
Brown. I think we played Brown like the 30th or something like that of December. I would love to get tickets in the lower level and just
And just
the whole
stand
game.
there.
Just to eat. Just the gray hairs need to either.
They got to quit.
But when I worked at the Palace, the Louisville Palace,
Yeah. That's,
that if you bought a ticket for a concert, you owned that seat for the period of time that ticket was. So if you wanted to stand, dance, sit, whatever the hell you wanted to do,
Fart, eat, whatever.
eat, smoke dope, whatever, you could do it.
Yeah.
But now everybody just complains and gripes.
Oh my God! And the
you
guy
don't
that
want
complained,
somebody to stand in front of you. You need to buy a seat on a front row.
or just don't gripe.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
sporting
It's a game.
event.
It's a game.
You know, it's a ball. Yeah, it's a basketball game.
I mean, I can get some like concerts where you don't want people standing in front of you. But the funniest thing with a concert, I bought tickets to.
Oops.
I bought tickets to take my mother-in-law and father-in-law to see Neil Diamond at the Yum Center. I'm like, well, nobody's gonna stand during the show. Everybody, 'cause, you know, we walk into the Yum Center. It's a sold-out show. Neil Diamond's there. The Bengay is in the air, right? All these old the smell
smell
of
of
Bengay
Love
and Brute is
Brute,
in the air. Yeah.
Pierre Cordon.
And I was like, this is gonna be a nice show. We can sit down. Well, he comes out and starts playing Kentucky Woman. Every freaking old timer, and I didn't care if they were on walkers up. They stood the whole dang show.
Did they really?
Yeah, Neil Diamond. I'm glad we went and seen him because it's an icon type of deal. But
Sure.
anyway,
That's cool.
Assembly Hall's terrible.
I don't like the team that plays there, but the hall itself, give me that at Kentucky all day. Paint that thing blue and let's go. Because if you're telling me the best we can do is Stanko Rupp Arena, that place got to go. That's like going
it's
and
never
watching
going to.
that's going and watching like a play be done or something. Like they're here to like entertain me. They ought to be ashamed
The
of themselves.
environment sucks.
Oh,
The environment
100%. That's why teams can come in there and keep up with us
But
because it's boring.
yeah, the environment sucks.
It's boring.
But would you rather have that environment be boring and have a winning program like relatively like recent winning program? Or would you rather be irrelevant like Indiana and not have nothing to cheer since the 80s?
I don't disagree with that, but we have the program. Now, change the building.
Oh,
They're
so
never
you're
gonna change the
admitting we have the program.
Who?
He's on board with me.
Who, Kentucky? Yes, it's Kentucky. I'm not talking about the coach itself. When Billy Gillespie was here, we were the program. We've always been the program. Right?
Will always be the program.
Okay?
But you were
It's
still-
boring in North Carolina. That's why they don't win as many games at home.
Would you consider Indiana a top 10 program now?
No, but I'm talking about the arena, not the school.
But the
I like
arena's
the
full of links.
arena. I don't mind it.
I like the arena because if you put a rabid base of Kentucky fans, blue hairs aren't allowed, a rabid base of Kentucky fans in that type of environment, we're unbeatable.
Yeah.
Unbeatable.
I just don't like it. It's about like the arena down at Vanderbilt. Where it's just,
Yeah, that used to be an old Coliseum, though, wasn't it? An old playhouse.
yeah. But
It's terrible.
Anyway.
It is terrible. But I'm telling you again, Rupp Arena is boring, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves down there. They ought to be
Notre
ashamed
Dame-
of themselves.
Well, I
See?
just
You-
like
you
being
can't argue
there.
that because it's
My
terrible.
my papa was a big IU fan, so it was kind of cool.
It was fun for that. I like it. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I just don't know why they had to have the Chris Walford shot. That's the only thing. Do you see where Tom Crean went? Him and his wife go out every year on the anniversary of the Christian Walford shot.
Do they
They
really?
go out and have a fancy dinner and
I'm
everything.
not surprised. That was the last
That-
time they won a championship.
They probably have a banner hanging at Assembly Hall for that.
Oh, they probably do
Watford.
somewhere. And then I can tell you, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings in Columbus
Yeah.
where at the booth is the picture of the Watford shot.
It's stupid.
I mean, it's all about it.
I mean,
They're all
I'm
about
glad we're not a has-been program. Anyway, but I think Notre Dame's going to wipe the floor with them.
And who's going to win the whole thing?
Texas.
You think Texas?
I think
Texas and Georgia for the championship?
Man, I don't know about Georgia because of the quarterback being hurt.
I don't know, though. Sometimes a backup quarterback, it's all it takes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but
Yep. All right, what do you got? Because it looks like you have a list of crap.
What else you got?
oh,
here?
I was just I was writing down stuff. I was listening
he
to
brings
people
a
talk.
whole list.
He brings a whole
Well,
list with
we
it.
had the other poll for the cold food.
Cold food?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm sick of cold food.
She was
but
really
who
mad.
didn't? Why you said that? Was it you? Someone? I think it was you said that you didn't like the White Castle cold.
I do.
No, you did.
It wasn't
Well,
me.
maybe it was you.
Probably her.
And you said because the buns were dry. They're not dry, Kayla. They got the moist
Moist.
onions on them.
Yeah.
I
to
don't
keep
get
them-
onions.
I actually think
That makes it
I,
even more worse.
I actually think that a White Castle is better when you go down. When you go down, don't look behind me. I thought somebody was coming. I was ready to fight. I was like, what?
Listen, it's just the dog.
Just an
Calm
animal.
down.
I was like,
You'll
what are
be
we
fine.
doing?
Yeah.
It's a lover, not a fighter.
But yeah, I mean, the ride from like the closest one does is New Albany.
Yeah.
So the ride from New Albany to back up the hill is the perfect getting it cold to eat a White Castle.
No.
She's got to have it hot off the
right
press.
when they come out the window.
Hot off the press.
No, but Arby's, there is so many people wrong on your polls. We need to look at your poll people.
Well, I just put it out there. I mean, I can't help that.
You're all wrong.
You're all wrong.
All wrong. Zach says you're wrong because he just disagrees. I like a hot White Castle, but it has to have onions. She doesn't get the onions, and then the whole dang order gets messed up because they don't put it on any of it.
yeah.
I don't like the pickle on it.
What?
What?
I don't like pickles.
Ugh.
Extra pickle.
Ugh. No.
What if I put
That's
pickles in a
hard.
Twinkie?
I
Hey,
don't.
you might be onto something.
I'm just saying.
I think they said Chick-fil-A like brines their chicken in pickle
They do.
juice. No.
Do they really?
That's good.
Do you like
That's why
Chick-fil-A?
it's good.
Do I like Chick-fil-A?
No, I like it.
That's
No.
why they call it the Lord's chicken.
I think
The
it's,
Lord's chicken.
I always call it Jesus chicken.
Jesus
Right.
chicken.
Everybody's so
Lord's
happy
chicken.
there. It's like
That's because they have off on Sundays. They know they're getting a day off.
I don't know.
That's big for people for some
I
reason.
just don't. I don't know. I somebody was driving in front of me the other day. We got that rain,
Yep.
and guess what they were doing? They had their damn hazards on, and it wasn't even raining that hard.
Hey, they got to be able to let you know they're there, man.
Yeah,
I know somebody who drives like that.
Does anybody who?
Your mom does sometimes.
with hazards on, Miss Tina does.
Miss Tina.
She's been known to do
sometimes.
that.
Sometimes.
She's been known to do that.
I'm so disappointed.
What are they doing on 265 down there? Are they going to like widen it to 3 lanes by Clarksville? They're working on that bridge or something.
I think they're just resurfacing the bridges.
They got it all messed up.
Yeah, but
Driving
they're
me
getting
nuts.
ready to start this big project. They just finished up the Sherman Mitten. Now they're going to start adding
Up here?
and on. Yeah, from the
They're
Sherman
adding a
Mitten
lane.
up to and then you're going to change the left hand exit to a right hand loopy loop thing over the.
To 265? Is that what they're going to do?
Yeah, it's gonna be
What a
mess.
disaster.
But
Whose idea was that?
some engineer they don't have to deal with.
Just the same as I don't understand US 150 down here. Not that anybody listening to this cares. But they just put the one lane to turn left. They should have put it 2 lanes to turn right out on a 150 because if you get stuck behind somebody on a light that's taking forever,
Yeah.
they didn't give you enough space to turn right there and just keep going.
Well, I pulled
Drive you nuts.
I pulled a Kayla and ran the red light at the Rush College thing because
Run it.
I sat there and waited for that damn light. It went through 3 or 4 cycles.
You're a grown man. You can see if there's anything coming.
Yeah, then I just
Yeah, but that's not that creates chaos. Just no different than when she turned right on US 150 going the opposite direction of the traffic. Remember you did that?
But
That
why
was a
would you
bad
eat?
day.
Why would you eat cold roast beef? Quit sneezing.
Are we back to the cold roast beef thing?
Yeah. Why?
Sorry, I'm
I mean, why do you want to? Is it? I think it's just the fries.
What do you mean?
I think the people like the cold fries because they have some seasoning.
Well, they're the
think-
best cold.
I mean, if you go, the McDonald's it was last, right?
No, Taco Bell last.
That's rude.
Maybe it was McDonald's.
I think it was McDonald's. You just hate
I think it's Taco Bell. Taco Bell should be last.
the Taco Bell chicken quesadilla cold's pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
it's like eating a shoe.
I do have a grievance to file with
Ooh.
Taco Bell.
What's that?
The Mexi Melt came back. The Mexi Melt came back for the decades thing.
Yeah,
And whenever the Mexi Melt was out, it was like 98 cents or 89 cents or something.
right.
Now it's $2.99.
So you want the prices?
Oh, you want the price
I
back?
want the price back. I mean, all it is now is a soft shell taco with no lettuce and some tomatoes.
well,
That don't even sound good.
the caramel apple empanada is back as well.
I didn't
one
even
of
know it
them the other day.
left.
It did leave.
Yeah.
It's been gone, babe.
I got one the other day and I forgot how damn hot they were inside.
Boy, they are got
Perfect.
some hot
Wow,
stuff.
Man.
So good. I made Maddie try it. I was like, you have to know what a caramel apple empanada is.
I knew a guy one time that took a bite out of a hot pocket and gave him second-degree burn down his lip.
Dang.
Didn't really?
Yeah, we won't talk about who it was. If he listens, he knows.
Was it you?
Nope.
You know.
Then it
not
was
me.
Scuff.
It was not him either.
Oh, wow.
100%.
Dang.
Yeah, I know exactly who it was. Yeah, I knew exactly who it was.
Oh, you can't say it.
He did. He came in the fire. I was like, oh, he had a big burn down his lip. Yep.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's like Jaden. Can't wait to get in there.
All right, so we're gonna
Gotta
start.
eat it.
We're gonna do a. We're gonna start some brackets.
All right.
What are we gonna start with? Music, food, best hotel. What is there? 64 hotels? There's probably not.
It's not 64.
But what I plan to do is like the best song in the 80s. Like I'll take the top 100, the top 64 songs in the 80s,
I
and we'll
already
seed
know
them.
it.
No, we'll
I
seed
already
them.
know number one.
We'll seed them.
what do you
is it?
think it is? Never gonna lift you up
Never
No.
let you down.
Is it Madonna?
What?
like a virgin.
What's that song? When I think about you, I touch myself.
Oh, jeez. Come on. The dang family
No,
show
man.
here.
This is the
That's gonna
family
be-
show.
Whatever. We're adults. That is
Not every
gonna
day.
be number one. Is that an 80s song?
I don't even know. We'll have to look it up.
Is it going to be all genres?
Yeah, we'll play different ones.
Okay.
Genre?
Yeah, we'll do different ones. We'll do.
That
John?
Who's John?
genre.
Genre?
Hold on, I got a Crawford County it for you.
Here we go.
Genre.
It's a Gendra.
Yeah, Genre.
Got
So we'll do that. We'll do the fast food bracket, or like the food restaurant bracket.
Are you going to do fast food?
We'll do a
and-
country music bracket.
Yeah, 90s country.
Why 90s? No, country
Everybody
music.
loves 90s country.
So 90s
crap
country?
that's out now is not country.
Well, I mean, it's just a little bit different. It's a different variation of country. It's like you have a color red and you
Who's
blue.
your who's your current favorite country singer? Top
Lainey
3.
Wilson.
Top 3.
Lainey Wilson.
Boo. All right, who's
You
your
like
top, who's your
Faith
top
Hill.
3? No, I didn't say I liked Faith Hill.
You like a
You said you did you say did she say she liked she did not like Faith Hill.
I don't.
You said she was terrible.
I
I don't think she's
said
terrible.
I think you need to check the transcript.
Well,
think I said that.
whenever you check the transcript and you talk, it's like dang ding dong dong ding dong.
Oh God,
That's not
whatever.
very nice.
It is like that.
It happens.
All right,
I
so who's your
coulda
top
swore I
3
was
right now?
Adopted from China.
See, oh,
Or we're about to send you back.
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah,
All right, who else?
I don't know.
Who's your top 3?
Man, I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Jelly Roll.
No, he's fine. I like his story.
Luke Combs.
He's okay.
All his stuff sounds the same too.
He's okay.
Oh God,
Um,
so negative.
Well, I think
it's
I
not
think,
negative.
I
I
think
mean,
the top like music wise, like songwriter wise, is Jamie Johnson.
Yes.
yeah, but he only did the one song.
No, you got to go in his catalog.
I like Tyler Childress.
Tyler Childers is good,
I like
but
him.
he's Americana.
What does that mean?
There's a difference between country and Americana.
Why?
I don't know. I don't write the rules of this shit.
There is no rules.
Toby Keith.
Rest in peace, Toby.
Yeah, he's
Wrote
Always
all
liked
his
Toby.
own songs.
But he ain't gonna be. coming out with nothing
Ronnie
new.
Dunn is a good singer.
Oh, that's what we were. No, he's not.
What do you mean he's not?
He's
Brooks and
saying
Dunn?
through his nose.
Ronnie Dunn?
Yeah, I'm a hard-working man.
That'll be enough of that.
Cut
What he
it
said.
off.
That was terrible. That wasn't a good. That was not a good Ronnie Dunn. I think Ronnie Dunn's got a good voice. I think Travis Tritt has a good voice.
I do like Travis Tritt.
Right?
He's a super nice guy.
Super nice guy, Travis Tritt.
You just sound like Donald Trump.
What? Don't know nothing about that.
gross.
Yeah. He's super guy.
Super
nice guy.
I just don't. Jamie Johnson, Jelly Roll.
Why Jelly Roll? Just because of his story?
I think it's just a story.
Okay,
And
so it's
like
not
all-
necessarily you like him as a singer. You like his story.
Yeah, I think singing wise, I think he's terrible live. Did you see the Ozzy Osbourne induction into the Hall of Fame?
No.
He was terrible. He sang "Mama's Home, Coming Home." It was just terrible.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of his stuff is. But he's
I
got a
would
new.
rather
one.
like someone who just writes their own music
Luke-
any day.
Luke Bryan's got a good concert.
Luke
Yeah,
Bryan's
Luke
terrible.
Bryan.
Why?
I cannot stand Luke Bryan. He sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Oh.
Gosh. Okay, anybody who writes their own songs.
Corn drinks whiskey.
It does. Whiskey
It's just-
makes your baby
So-
just a little frisky.
Feel a little
What about
frisky.
Garth Brooks? Did Garth Brooks just fall off the face of the earth?
He had that allegation
He
against
had
him.
some allegations.
And I don't know if that
Yeah, and
kind of put him in back. I don't know if Trisha Yearwood put him in timeout or what, but
That's who else you were talking about? Trisha Yearwood. She's pretty
She's
good.
great.
you like Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanya Tucker.
You want a popular
Tangy.
opinion?
What?
I don't think Reba McEntire's that good.
I don't either.
What?
Reba's my mulligan.
What do you mean?
Oh,
With my
God.
wife, she's my hall pass.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Well,
I
you can
love
have
me
it.
some Reba.
You can have it.
Knows that. Charlesy knows that.
If
Charles knows that.
If Reba shows up,
Charles, he says, you know what? If you can get him, you can have him. Or you can get her, you can have her.
but I don't. I think the
If I was
90s
Charlesy,
bracket
I'd be
was
like,
good.
Reba, just leave me a check on the counter.
That's right, Reba.
Whatever.
Pay me maintenance. We need to
But
get her on here,
I
Charlesy.
think 90s bracket would be fun.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come up with some brackets. We'll do a special show. We'll run through it. We
What about-
won't be the guys from KSR and not get it finished.
Yeah,
We will do
that's
it.
annoying.
We will do it. We're going to do a whole full
Dixie
60-14
Chicks-
bracket.
The Dixie Chicks were really popular in the 90s.
They were,
Yeah, but when they
but they had the whole America thing.
yeah,
I gave
the
you
Toby
this just
Keith.
so you can.
I was getting ready to.
Well, don't
break your
write on
Sharpie.
my table with your marker there.
I didn't take it out.
It's a fidget.
It's a fidget spinner. I used to have a bunch of those. They're gone now.
Yeah, whenever they were fighting with Toby Keith about the anti-American and George Bush and everything.
Yeah, it was kind of it was quite the mess there for a little bit. It was. I liked Rascal Flatts.
They need to be John Denvered.
Yeah.
John Denver. Ooh, easy now. Easy now. Do you have a joke?
No.
Why does not anybody
I
have
got
a
one.
joke?
My phone
I got
barely
one.
works.
Oh, hey, I was going to talk to you, your blog.
Have you read it?
Yeah, I read both of them,
Thank you.
and they were very good.
Thank
Don't be
you.
a Grinch at
I
Christmas
can't
and mental
imagine
health.
the typos that are in there because I
Actually, I
have
don't
not
think
proofread them.
I don't think there is any.
I put them through the
I got-
Jay's-
grammar
I got a
check.
joke for you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm interested to see your one on addiction.
We'll see.
Are you writing it? Are you writing it?
I haven't started yet. No,
Oh,
not yet.
okay.
And it comes to me.
Okay.
I mean, with the subject matter,
It's tough.
yeah.
It's very tough.
But I mean, addictions like.
But we're talking about a certain type of addiction
I
in this one
understand that
because it's so.
It's just not just men.
It's not. It's not.
No.
And-
So
You know, like my family's always like my dad died from alcoholism. He was an alcoholic. My brother's been in and out of prison because of addiction, and I can find myself doing those tendencies with addiction when it comes to like gambling. If I get on a heater with like DraftKings, I feel like I'm gonna bet, but what I do is I have to cash it out, and then I don't have no more money to put in it.
right.
But anyway, there's sources, so I'll be interested to see. But yeah, so far so good on the
I
blog.
feel like it's
Yeah.
hard to.
What do you think about my blog?
Have you read it?
No.
What do you mean?
It's crazy, isn't it?
You have
I can't read.
Lifeonshuffle.org. You can find the blog, read the blog. Text in, let us know what you think about the blog. 502-709-8778. Zach, you have a joke?
Yeah, first, thank you to our Vietnam veterans. Welcome home.
Yes.
If you need anything, call the crisis line, Veterans Crisis Line, 988, pound 988.
And if anybody's struggling with mental health, don't hesitate to reach out to us. That's why this is a lot of why we do this. It's around the holidays. These are tough times right now. People are in some situations that they don't feel like they can get out of. You get in spots where you start spending money you don't have and things of that nature just because you're trying to prove a point or whatever that might be. If you get in those situations, don't crawl in a corner and do something you shouldn't. Call us on the phone. I had a buddy of mine. We was able to get him back to work. It's awesome. And I had a really good text from him again today. It's just phenomenal. So, but yes, welcome home, our Vietnam veterans. Mental health folks, get the help you need. Everybody else, be a sounding board for those folks and help them out in any way, shape, or form you can.
And if you're going to these basketball games locally, stop yelling at the referees. Just bullcrap. If you're going to yell about a bad call or something, yell about it and move on.
Yeah.
We're losing too many good referees because of parent behavior. Anyway,
Like
80%.
attack.
I'll tell you right now, if I get a hold of Doug Shows or anybody like that, they're going to get it.
Oh man, Pat Adams.
What about Pat Adams?
The other day.
Oh, Pat Adams.
Oh, come on.
Pat Adams loves Pat Adams.
Oh, does he ever?
I mean that
My
call where
lands.
if you didn't watch the Kentucky Louisville game, there was a call underneath the basket. He made the other referee made the call, and Pat Adams stopped the game to run across the court to try to change the number to keep the kid from fouling out.
He did, 100%. And then when he went to the monitor, he had no choice because it was
Yeah.
on video evidence.
It's terrible.
It's
I mean,
awful.
the days of TV Teddy Valentine need to be over.
So, all right, what's your joke?
All right. So, why was this? Oh wait,
Let's start.
Okay.
Over. Let's start over here.
retake.
Retake. All right, here we go.
Why was the snowman smiling?
Why was the snowman smiling?
He didn't have a choice.
He saw the snowblower coming down the street.
All the snowblower jokes.
Oh, man.
All of
That's
them.
awesome. That's awesome. Zach, we really appreciate you getting on here. This will be on YouTube, everybody, so make sure you check out our video, like it, share it. Please share our page. We want to get more viewers. We want to get more things. We want to get more people on here. Look at our TikTok stuff. We're trying to build this thing up. I want to have a big following if we ever get it, and everybody can just jump on and have a whole lot of fun with us and everything. We like Zach coming over. He's becoming a regular on the show, so we're going to put him on the payroll, which is,
I got a Sharpie marker.
and they got a
Name
tag
tag.
that you've about torn up.
Maybe some candy.
So we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll do it again. We appreciate everybody. This has been Life on Shuffle.
Go Cats.